What is up everybody, this is Ankit from CodeIT, and in this video I'm going to show you the top extensions that you must have as a VS Code user in order to make your workflow more productive and to make your interaction with VS Code much better. So stay tuned. And now head on to code.visualstudio.com and you will find the link in the description down below. So from here you can download and install Visual Studio Code, and Visual Studio Code is a free and a very powerful code editor from Microsoft that runs on each operating system, that is Windows, Mac or Linux. You can download for any of the operating system from here, but for now I'll click on this button to download Visual Studio Code, and now it will redirect me to the documentation page and download it started here. And once it is downloaded, click on show in folder and then right click and then open it. After that, click on I accept the agreement and then click on next, and then yeah, make sure that you select all these three options, and these are gonna help you in the future. For now, just make sure they are chosen and then click on next, then install. Now it will take some time to install, and once it is installed you'll get a window like this. Click on launch Visual Studio Code and then finish. After that, Visual Studio will open and then maximize it. Now you will get a welcome page. You have to just close this, and then what you have to do is first of all click on this first first button, and that is Explorer button. Click on this and then open folder. Now open any folder which has some code. Let me open this one. Okay, so now here I have index.html here, style.css here, and main.js file here. So I have three files open. Now this is Visual Studio Code, and now we'll make it better. So now first of all we'll change the appearance of this Visual Studio Code. So head on to extensions bar here. You can click on this or click on Control Shift X, and this is a marketplace. You can call this a marketplace from where you can download various extensions. So our first extension is going to be material theme, and this will change the theme of this VS Code. So click on this second one, material theme, the most epic theme now for Visual Studio Code. Don't click on this material icon theme, install it, and now you will see, and once it is installed you can see the theme changes and it looks very beautiful. Now we can change, we have these many fonts installed as when we install material theme, so you can switch between them. So we have light theme as well, and this is the default theme. So uh, let me choose material theme high contrast. Okay, and now so you can again change the theme by pressing Ctrl K followed by Ctrl T on your keyboard, or if you are on Mac you can hit Command K followed by Command T. Now from here you can switch between all those themes that we have installed. So some of the fonts are defaultly installed and some of them you have installed. So as you download material theme, a theme called community material theme is also installed with that. So you can choose community material theme or material theme. It is your choice. And for now let me use material theme high contrast. And now this was our first theme, and you can see the all the colors change and all the text color and attributes color. Now let's see other theme, and the other theme would be Atom One Dark. This is also a very beautiful and very good theme. And if you are coming from Atom code editor, then you will definitely love it, because you'll not have to take some time to adjust in this font in this theme, because it is the theme of the Atom code editor. Okay, so now if you are from Sublime Text, then you can click Sublime theme maybe. Sublime material theme. Is it so? No, I don't think so. So sublime text. Sublime monokai maybe. Monokai. Uh, let's see. Yes, this is sublime monokai, or you, I guess simply monokai should work. It is monokai pro. Okay, so it is sublime monokai. So you can play around this and see which theme suits you. Now the next theme that is one of my personal favorite is IU, maybe I guess AYU. Install it. Now this is also a great theme, and for now it is my favorite. So this theme is for the night owls. You can change it by your arrow keys. So I love this one. So this is my personal favorite. So okay. So now you can see many of the thing changes like this. And now, so next up are the fonts. So in this video, I'm going to show you two fonts, that is Fira code and Cascadia code. I'll show you how to download it and apply it to Visual Studio Code. So now head on to your browser and then go to fonts.google.com to download Fira code. Now click on Fira code, search for Fira code here. Now download the family, and then once it is downloaded, click on show in folder. Now click on extract here, and then go to static, and then you have five fonts here. And for this video I'm going to down install this light one, Fira code light, and hit install. Now it is installed. Go to Visual Studio Code back, and then now you have to go to the settings tab, and in order to go to the settings tab, you have to go to you have to click control comma or command comma if you are on the Mac on your keyboard. Now here you are on the settings tab, or what you can do is click on this gear icon and then click on this settings button, and now here you are in the settings tab. Now in this font family you have to change the font family to Fira code. And now you not you did, and now once you have written this, reload your Visual Studio Code or reopen it. Now I'm closing it, and then Visual Studio Code, I've reopened it. And now okay, so you can see, very beautiful. Now we have applied Fira code here, and now we have to apply Cascadia code. So we'll download Cascadia code from our browser, and now you'll get all these links in the description down below, so you do not have to worry about the links. Okay, so now I will write Cascadia code font download, and then I'll click on uh, this link. So I'll give you the link in the description. Now click on this, and once it is downloaded, you have to click on the show in folder and then install the font. So let me download this font here. Now it is downloaded. I'll click on show in folder and then I'll extract it here. Once it is extracted, you will find three folders here: TTF, WFF2 and OTF. Click on this TTF folder, and now here you will get these many fonts and a folder called static. Click on the static folder, and now you will get a bundle of fonts here. So for now I'll click on this Cascadia code light and then hit on install. Now it will be installed, and after that I'll go to Visual Studio Code, and now here before Fira code I'll write Cascadia Cascadia code separated by a comma. Now I'll reopen the Visual Studio Code once again. So now Visual Studio Code, and now here it is. So yes, the font is applied here. So now you can play around with it and you can try your own fonts. Now what one more thing I want to tell you is, first again go to your settings and then I'll write mouse wheel zoom, and then check this, and what it will allow me to do is, when I press control and then I zoom in and then I scroll up or down, it will zoom in and out. So now I'll close the sidebar, and now I'll go to main.js file. Now I want to show you something. Now if you go here, if you go in any of the main.js, you see here this arrow. So this arrow is looking like an arrow, and if I show you here by commenting, wait, okay, now if I show you, I'll write equal to sign uh, and then a greater than sign, and then it will create an error for me. Same if I do so. So how you can do it is go to your settings tab and then write font ligatures. Now go click on edit in settings.json, and then you will find editor dot font ligatures here. You'll find editor dot font ligatures. Now here I have set it to true. Now you can also set it to false, save it. And now if you go here, so now you can see it is by default like this. Okay, but as soon as I change it to true, and let me split the file here, now you will see properly. Let me change it to true, and as soon as I hit save on this file, see here what is changing. See, and now greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and many others. So yes, these are the font ligatures, and I I gave you an example. I gave you examples for two fonts. You can try other fonts as well. Now, and after this, I'll head on to extensions bar, and now I'll install some important extensions that is going to improve our workflow and make it more productive. So first of all, I'll install the live server extension, and before that, I'll copy the path of this file, and then I'll go to my browser, and here I'll paste the link, then hit enter, and then I get this page. And then let me make some changes here, like if after hello I put a comma here. Now if I save it and then if I reload it here, now I can see the change. So yes, and now so we have to click on the reload button, and or we have to reload the page to see the change. But if we install live server, then there is no need to reload the page. So if I like one side, I'll open vscode and the other the chrome. So now if I have my live server extension downloaded, then I'll see a button here called go live. If I click here, then it will create a server that will reload automatically on the save of our file. Like if I after hello, if I remove the comma, and as soon as I hit save on this file, see the change. I had not refreshed it. Okay, and if I make another change like hello, I am yeah, let's say Aniket, save it, boom, save it, boom. Okay, so this is the beauty of live server. And now after that, I want to have an extension called Prettier, and this is very good extension. Like if I click on install here, let me first install this Prettier code formatter, and then here if I go to index.html or any file, and let me close this sidebar, and I can close and I can toggle the sidebar using control B or command B. Okay, so now here it is. And then if I show you, like if I make my code dirty, and let me make it dirty, and okay, so here it is. But to make Prettier work better, go to the settings tab and then write format on save. After this, click the checkbox that says format on save, and after this click default formatter, and then here choose this Prettier code formatter. By default it would be null or none. Click to change it to Prettier code formatter. And then after that, whenever you hit save on this file, boom, it automatically reformats for you. So if I make it again like this, I hit on save and boom. So this was prettier. And now here I want better comments. Now better comment. Let me install it, and then um, let me go to main.js file. And now here, see, I have a command called cursor. Okay, let me change it to one more. Cursor. And now here, if I add a star, see the color changes to green. If I change it to question mark, blue, or exclamation mark, red, and I can also save it to do. So you can change the color of these comments that is barely visible here. So if you want to change the color of the comments, like this one and this one, this one and this one, and all those which are there, if you want to change the color, you have to go to settings tab and then search for better comments. And it may be possible that you do not see all the options. Just reload your VS Code once or wait for some time, so you will see that now you have better comments tags. Now click on edit in settings.json, and now you have all these bunch of stuffs here. So you can create your own tag, change the color, change all those property from here. But for now, I want to leave it as it is. And if you also want to see what are all the tags, you can also go from here. Like, I was forgetting one tag, that is this one. So if I write it one more time, then the color and the style changes. Okay, so now this was better comments. Let me close it and let's say don't save. Okay, so now come back to this extension bar, and then if I come to this tab, then I have all these things here. You can see all these four. Here I have this star mark that changes it to greenish color, exclamation mark that changes to reddish color, and all that stuff. Okay, so you can change it by you can change it in settings.json all the colors, and you can change it by your wish, and you can also manually add one more tag there. Okay, next up is auto rename tag. uh, Auto rename tag, yeah. And now it is a very good extension. If I click install, and now I love this extension, because if let's say I want to change this nav, let me first uninstall it, and then I want to show you what happens. So now if I want to change this nav to a div, what I can do is change it to div, and then I can come to the closing nav tag and change it to div. This you can do. But if I remove, if I undo it, and now if I install, if I install this auto rename tag, now here if I click on install, now see what happens. So if I change it to div, boom, if I change it back to nav, it changes to nav. So it's superb cool. I love this. And now after auto rename tag, this extension would be only for Sass users who use Sass. So you have a slide Sass compiler, and then install it. So if you use Sass, then it is going to benefit you, and it is very important for you if you are a Sass user. So I've come to my style.scss folder, that is my Sass file, sorry, not folder, file. Now if I change anything, let me open style.css as well, so you can see the change. And let me maximize it, split the files here. Okay, beautiful. Now let me come back to the top, and now in dark color, see I have dark color here, I also have dark color here. Okay, so if I change my dark color from 12112 to 111, and then if I hit save, see here. Okay, so guys, I have not clicked on this button called watch Sass. Okay, so this is the button that you have to click if you want to compile your Sass into CSS. Now you can see that it changes to 1. Let me again change it to 12112. Now as soon as I hit save, and you have to see here, it changes to 12112. Very beautiful. Okay, so this is live Sass compiler. After installing it, you have to click on watch Sass. Then as soon as you make changes in your Sass file, it will automatically compile your changes into CSS file. So these were the top 8 extensions with 2 fonts that make your coding more productive and help your interaction with VS Code be better. So if you like the video, hit that like button down below and make sure you subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon to get the instant notification of our latest videos, as there are a number of videos in the queue. Thank you for watching.